8 months into its release, the iPhone 14 Pro Max is still one of the best designed phones you can buy. This phone looks like a jewel, and for an iPhone user, this is the phone that shows off absolutely everything Apple has to offer. Let's unbox it. The iPhone 14 Pro Max comes packaged in the usual small box. Inside you'll find the phone itself, a USB-C to Lightning cable, a SIM ejector tool, some paperwork, and that's about it. The gold iPhone 14 Pro Max is a beautiful phone. That's the first word that comes to mind, especially in this gold colour. It is a very subtle gold and it looks great in any lighting. Let's just appreciate this design for a second. The phone is just very well made. The combination of stainless steel and glass makes it feel very, very solid in the hand. The only disadvantage of this is that the phone is quite heavy, and you can really feel the difference when you compare this to something like a Google Pixel 7 Pro. Whilst it does feel extremely premium in the hand, it definitely will start to get more uncomfortable to hold much quicker than a Pixel would. So moving on to the display, this is also excellent. It's a 6.7-inch OLED display, and it is Apple's best display on a smartphone to date. It gets very bright and colours look perfect on here. One of the main visual changes with this phone is the introduction of the dynamic island. It looks cool, and the way Apple have used software to turn this into a feature almost is very clever. However, I'm not sure how much use it is going to be to the majority of people. Specifically for people who already have an iPhone 13 Pro or 13 Pro Max, I don't think upgrading for the design changes alone is worth it. Right now, the dynamic island is a stepping stone for Apple until they figure out how to get rid of it completely. Having used a 14 Pro with the island myself for a number of months, I can say the island isn't something I miss now I am using a different smartphone. Moving on to something that is worth upgrading to though, the camera. The cameras on this iPhone are very good. In fact, good is an understatement. The cameras on this phone are best in class, and if you're looking for the absolute best camera system you can find in a smartphone, then this is right at the very top. Apple are doing amazing work in this area, and they have continued to do so with this 14 Pro Max. The iPhone has a triple lens rear camera system with a 12 megapixel wide angle lens, a 12 megapixel ultra wide lens, and a 12 megapixel telephoto lens. The cameras take great photos and videos in any lighting condition. If you want to see exactly what the camera on this iPhone can do, then hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the full review coming soon. The performance of the iPhone 14 Pro Max is also excellent, which is not surprising at all. It's powered by the new A16 Bionic chip, which is said to be the fastest chip in any smartphone. The A16 makes the iPhone 14 Pro Max incredibly quick and responsive. As for the battery, my experience with the standard 14 Pro from a battery life standpoint was positive, so I am expecting the same, if not better, from this Pro Max. Like I say, I am someone who has used the iPhone 14 Pro as my main phone for a while, and have known multiple people who use the 14 Pro Max. Because of this, I am confident in saying the iPhone 14 Pro Max is an excellent device. It's a beautiful, well-made phone with impressive features and performance. If you're looking for a new smartphone, specifically a new iPhone, I can highly recommend the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in seeing more content on this device, and if you're not already subscribed, then definitely hit that subscribe button and let's get this channel past 1,000 subscribers as soon as we can. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.